Libra, I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Taurus, right? I feel like at this time, I feel like you're really beautifying your home. I feel like you could be working with plants, flowers here as well. I feel like you're laying new seeds. I feel like you're getting ready for springtime. You're doing a lot of cleaning at this time. You're taking care of a lot of things. I feel like you're excited. You could be making summer plans here as well. I feel like you're busy. You have a lot going on. Be careful as to not be too forgetful here, right? I feel like there is a space, scratch my nose there. I feel like there is a space here, right? Where you could be like almost like forgetting like key important points, right? And I feel like as you're going to do these things, because I feel like you didn't remember, right? Things just aren't working out for you, right? Stay patient in this space, because I feel like just because this didn't work out doesn't mean that the next spot's not going to work out here, right? If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I feel like, hold on, how do I explain that? Like, I feel like there's a reason why stuff is not working out for you. I feel like there's a reason why you didn't remember, a reason why that store wouldn't open when you went to go back and get it, right? Because I feel like you're already being taken care of. I feel like something's already been put in the way here, right? To keep there was no, I feel like you were like speeding up to like go and get these things that you forgot here, right? But you weren't needing to do that because it was already taken care of for you. That's why you forgot. I feel like your spirit guides are taking care of you so heavily this time. First out, we have perseverance. Whatever it is that you have started, keep going, right? I feel like that's almost why you are a little bit forgetful at this time. I feel like you're on a marathon, you're going. I feel like you're excited, you're pumped up, you're tunnel vision. You're so focused in as to what it is you're trying to accomplish at this time. It's almost like the rest of the world's fading out. I feel like that's almost why, like, if you keep going, you're going to realize, like, hey, like, things have already been set up in order to keep you to allow you to keep succeeding here as well, right? There's a lot of things that are being set up for you in order for you to keep going, to keep focusing in on what it is you're trying to do here, right? I feel like the universe is knowing, like, hey, you have a goal in mind and you're still going, you're still doing what it is you're supposed to be doing here. And I feel like you're probably more encouraged to continue to do this than you were even when you started this project. I feel like you're really seeing the results of things that have really been playing out for you this time here as well. First out, we have Chariot. That's what I'm saying. Keep going in this space, right? Wherever it is that you set your intentions out, you set your goal in mind here as well, right? It's happening for you. It's transpiring. The universe is working with you. You are co-creating with the universe at this time. If anything is coming in and trying to stop you here, I feel like it's being taken away here, right? I feel like there could be a space here where you could be, I feel like there could be a fork in the road, honestly. Like as you're going, like as you're continuing on this journey here, right? I feel like there could be a fork in the road. Do you see how both of these horses have like well, it's one horse, but it has two heads here as well, right? I feel like there's a little bit of double-mindedness as you're continuously going through this journey here as well, right? I feel like there's more than one proper way of doing things here as well, right? I feel like there could be an aspect here where you're really kind of conflicted with yourself. You're really not certain as to where to go. And then we have Judgment. No matter which direction that you're going in at this time, I feel like you will be rerouted. Like if you say you took the wrong turn at this step here as well, right? Wherever it is you end up going, the universe is going to redirect you to get you back on track here. So don't worry. Kind of like what we were saying, how you like rush to go to the store, but the store's closed. Don't worry, keep going. You might, okay, well, I'll go later, but then you go to the place that you're supposed to take this and they're like, oh, don't worry about it. That's what I'm saying. The universe is rerouting you. If you take the wrong turn, don't worry. Everything's being taken care of for you just as it should be here as well. I feel like there could be a space where you're almost like getting worried, getting in your head here as well, right? No, anything that is, trying to block your movement and on this journey, it's being taken away. You are being protected here, right? You're being guided, you're being protected. Stay with this. I feel like there's a space where you're really needing to kind of stand on your courage, to stand on your belief as to, hey, you can actually get this done. You can actually accomplish all things here, right? There's a lot of courage, a lot of confidence that you're really needing to pull from at this time. The more that you're doing that, the more it's going to help you here as well, right? I feel like as you're doing this, even if you don't feel confident, even if you don't feel secure here, right? There is this space, especially with this Nine of Pentacles, where although you don't feel that way, how you're appearing to the world, everybody's gonna believe like, hey, you're really confident. Hey, you're really secure. You really know what you're doing here, right? It's just about like the air that you're surrounding yourself with, right? People will start to believe that, and then it almost becomes true for you. And I feel like you're having some deep realizations about this, right? You're guided, you're protected. keep in mind, hold to what it is you're supposed to be doing for yourself. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be protected here, right? I feel like once you kind of pass like this finish line here, right, I feel like you're going to be the one that's victorious. You're going to be the one that's on top. You're going to be the one that has all the abundance, all the money. Even if you didn't finish first, it's not about that. It's about actually getting it done, actually accomplishing these things for yourself here, right? And you're going to feel so much better about yourself. You're going to look so much better. You know that where it is you're supposed to be going, right? I feel like at the end of this journey, there is going to be some confusing aspects about this. There could be, ooh, I just got, you could be dealing in a relationship here where you could be heavily, having to make a decision. I feel like you're almost like overprotecting yourself here as well, right? I feel like there is a space where you almost are feeling single, like you claim to be single. I don't really feel like that's true, especially with this Five of Swords here as well, right, Libra? I don't know how this just switched to a relationship reading, but it did. I feel like there's a space here where you're really guarding yourself, really protecting yourself here, right? I feel like there's a truth that's going to be coming out about the situation in order for you to move forward here, right? I feel like that's where this Five of Swords is coming from, right? I feel like that's why there's been a lot of confusion here as well. I feel like in a sense, yes, you were kind of single here, right? Look, it's too, but you really weren't here, right? And I feel like there's a lot of truths. Oh, that's confusing. Oh, Libra, I feel like there's going to be a lot of truths coming out about the situation that's really going to help clarify, set some things straight here for you so you can continue on with your journey, right? I feel like there could have been a looming question here about like your relationship status that could have been preventing you from having forward movement here as well, right? It was preventing you from going forward in the relationship that you're still kind of technically in, and whether or not like you're single, right? What is this Chariot card? We have Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. There could be a Cancer around you at this time, offering you a cup of love. I feel like you already know about this person. I feel like you already know. And then we have the Three of Cups. I feel like they could be inviting you out to a drink here, right? I feel like if there is a Cancer around you, I feel like they have more than one opportunity, and I feel like you kind of already know that. Although they are offering you a cup of love, I feel like this is something that they're offering to several other people here as well, right? With this Knight of Swords, we have the King of Wands and the Justice card. I feel like there could be a King of Wands coming in for you at this time, and really bringing in some clarity here as well. I feel like they're not really wanting to grow with you here any longer. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with this Justice card, right? I feel like I feel like that was where a lot of the confusing energy was, involving with this King of Wands here, right? I feel like they're kind of I feel like this could have been the person that you were kind of confused as to if you were in a relationship here as well, right? I feel like you could be really setting this King of Wands straight. This King of Wands could be really setting you straight as to, hey, they're really not wanting to grow with you here any longer, right? Yeah. With this Judgment card, we have the Lovers and the Strength. With the Three of Swords in reverse, right? I feel like once this comes in, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Leo here as well, right? Once this kind of comes in, I don't really feel like you're getting your feelings too hurt, right? I feel like I feel like you knew like the situation really wasn't what you were wanting. I feel like you knew that this person and you really weren't like connecting and jiving on the same level here, right? So I feel like you knew, hey, this really wasn't a situation you were really wanting to grow with anyway here, right? And so when this Judgment card comes in about this Lover here as well, I feel like once again that courage, you're pulling courage at this time. It's not allowing you to feel this heartbreak. I feel like it's almost like water on like a duck's back. It's just rolling right off. Like it doesn't bother you. Like I feel like had this person brought this up, you know, this judgment of this like love situation like 2 months ago here, right? Like I feel like your heart would have been absolutely broken. I feel like you've already detached yourself so much, like, hey, it doesn't even bother you. Like you kind of feel the same. It's a relief that the situation is not gonna transpire how I guess you guys had originally thought here as well, right? I feel like that's really making you pour your energy and time into your work situation here, right? I feel like that's really what's helping you strengthen yourself here as well, right? Like, you know, hey, if love's not working out for you right now, you know your money will. And that's really where you're pouring your heart energy, your strength energy here into as well. And then we have Nine of Cups. Work's making you happy right now. Work is bringing you peace. Work is making you feel like you can actually accomplish something here, right, as well. Then we have the Ten of Wands. After a while of you doing this, Libra, this is going to start feeling heavy. This is not going to be what is helping you be set free by pouring more work, more pentacles. No, if anything, when you start pouring pentacles on top of you, it gets too heavy and you can't get up and move. Thank you guys for liking, by the way. What is this Nine of Pentacles? You'll have a lot of money, but I feel like emotionally you're going to feel heavy, right? And we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah. With the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna look good. You're gonna be single. You're gonna smell good. You're gonna do great things. Yeah, but emotionally, it's gonna be heavy. You're gonna be sad. There's gonna be a lot of things that you're gonna have to start working through here involving this situation. Although you feel okay about it right now, about this heartbreak as well, the tremors of the situation will come up later, and it will kind of break your heart and cause a tower moment. I feel like it's almost like a volcano. You hold all these things in until eventually like you just like combust here, right? And then you start like destroying kind of everything around you here as well, right? With this Queen of Cups, this Four of Cups, and this Tower here as well. There could be a Queen of Cups around you that could be going through a really tough moment here as well, right? And I feel like I'm almost seeing them as like this bird here. I feel like you could be helping them out as they get through a rough situation as well, right? What is this Five of Swords? It could be with a Scorpio woman as well, right? With this Five of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, wherever there's been confusion, wherever there's been distrust, a lot of things that were not quite clear, I feel like you're finally having clarity. And once you do get this clarity, I feel like it's helping you walk away. Once you see all the things that you're needing to see, once you know everything you need to know, it's pushing you to a whole different direction here as well. I feel like that's almost why there were so many secrets that were like hidden and kept from you as well, right? I feel like this other party knew like, hey, if you figured this out, like you were going to leave anyway. So I feel like they withheld information, and I feel like they really kind of drug you along here, right? Which is so toxic and terrible, but whatever. Once you kind of figure this out, that really helps push you into a direction that is truly for you here as well, right? And then we have Six of Swords. You go toward your happily ever after. Once again, this was not a good person. This was a person that was leaving you confused, frustrated here, not really sure which way was up, which way was down here, right? Once this truth comes in, it's helping you kind of set away from this person. It's time for you to disconnect. It's time for you to go get your happiness, your joy, your peace here, right? You don't need a relationship here where people are keeping things from you, where, I feel like they're offering their love to like so many different other people's here. So like, why even allow them to like continue to come in here, right? This person's really not offering you anything except for a broken heart. They're not really wanting to grow with you here as well, right? I feel like they're just trying to entangle themselves with you, and that's not healthy. That's not okay here, Libra. All right, first out. It is safe for you to receive, right? When this situation ends, when this is over here, right, there's going to be a space here where you're almost like not feeling like you can go on, like you can truly connect with the relationship here, right? Like I feel like there's going to be a space here where you're almost like feeling like it's not safe, like you shouldn't go this way, you're just going to get hurt again. That's not true, right? The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. That's what allow good things to come to you. You deserve that, Libra, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.